Good morning, all my stitching friends. This is Sandy the Sunroom Stitcher coming to you from the overcast folds of my lilac thicket. It is Tuesday, August 18th, 2026, and it is 9:51 in the morning. I hope you've had a good stitching week. I have. Um, so let's get right to it. I do have a finish. Yes, ma'am. I have finished the Doreen Jones free design called Sunflower, and I really love it. The particulars are I stitched it with the called for DMC floss, and it is stitched on the 20 Zweigart 25 count Lugana in terracotta. It is 3¼ inches square. It is 39 by 39 stitches, and I started it on August 8th, 2026 at 10:30 in the morning, and I finished it on Monday, August 17th at 1:03 p.m. Now, there were about 3 days in there that I did not stitch on it. So actually it took me 6 days, and I finished it up, like I said, yesterday. But yesterday I was done pretty early. I really was excited because I left all the I started at the very inside and worked to the outside. And so as I was back stitching, I was very excited and it went quickly. So I have an idea of how I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it into like a thinner pillow, and I'm going to make a stand up. This is the stand. I'm going to paint it green, and then I'm going to cut out a couple of sunflower leaves to put on there. This will be a circle in a circle pillow, and just a cursory look at my fabric. I found this yellow, and it is a little more yellow than what it's showing up here on the camera. And it's called Sunny Watercolors. It's 100% cotton, and I think that that's going to be the back of it. So it will sit on top, and that way it can sit on a table or a flat surface, and I think it's going to be really cute when it's done. And this was the free design by Durene Jones, which is on Facebook. Durene Jones, like Romy from Romy's Creations, is a very generous designer. I believe Durene Jones are Fridays. Her free designs she posts every week on Fridays. Romy posts a free design every Monday on her Facebook group. So these I had this was 2 pieces. I had ordered these for some Christmas trees from an Italian designer. I've never stitched the Christmas trees. I will someday, but I need to find another source for these. If you guys know where I can get more these wheels, and the dowel rods are really easy to get, but it's nice that it's cut short and not one of the big long ones you buy at the hardware store. So that was a very exciting day yesterday, and I did start something yesterday. I started Little Nick from Notforgotten Farms, and this is, of course, Lori Brecken is the designer, and Little Nick is pretty small. He's 44 by 61 stitches. He calls for DMC, and I have his wife Cookie Claus also, and I'm starting on this, and I've actually actually did start it yesterday. Very little, but it started, and I'm going to work on it today. I'm excited about that. It's actually on I started this at 2:45 p.m. It's 28 count Lugana, and it just calls for DMC. Of course, you could always substitute whatever colors or flosses that you wanted. Let me put this back in the package. So, and 28 count Lugana in mushroom is my favorite color on my favorite type of fabric. I love Lugana. I think because it's the fibers in it are much more uniform than with linen, and I do not stitch on Ada anymore, not unless it's a must. So anyways, I did get my Patreon. I got one from Sweet Wings, but I have not printed it off yet. But I got my Patreon design from Romy, and it, let me show you. Be kind to every kind. And she had a second version of that had a cat in it. This one's got a dog. So I am a dog person. So that was purchases, and really Patreon is a type of purchase. And the freebies that I got for this one was isn't cross stitch, but it's twisted friendship bracelets, and it's a DMC pattern. And I thought I would give it a whirl. I thought, how cool would it be to stitch those for my girlfriends, my stitching girlfriends on our Romy Sit and Stitch. So wouldn't that be cool? Find out what their favorite colors are. Friendship bracelet and that. Anyways, that's that. And as far as free designs, I have a few that I got. This was this was Durene Jones's from last Friday, and I really liked that. I love it stitched. It's a bicornu or a square, but I would make it into a bicornu. This is the fractal bookmark from Cross Stitch Collectibles, and it's very Halloweenish. It looks like an owl. And you go to Cross Stitch Collectibles, and you would need an account to get it, but the accounts are free to sign up for. And she has a free fractal design every month. And once the month is over, the freebie changes and it's not available anymore. So if this is something that you would like, go get it. And I got this one from Pinker and Pumpkin, and this is an older one. Yeah, and it's free. And what's it called? Happy Cat. It's reminiscent of the vintage cats from Halloween Cats. So anyways, I like that. And honestly, that is all of the stitching news that I have for this week. I have a sit and stitch next Friday from 10 to 1. Looking forward to that. Our air conditioner is working well. I'm thankful for that. We may have storms that come through today. Anyways, so this is 9.5 minutes, and I'm going to say to you, have a wonderful stitching week, and God bless.